I'm your morning witch, and today is Wednesday, December 3rd. Yay! It's Witchy Wordy Wednesday! And as you can see, I have my little mirror trick going again, which means I got a new fucking tripod and ring light thing for my phone, so I no longer have to prop it up in my cabinet. Yay! Yay for all of us, not just me, all of us. So, because putting on my makeup is kind of meditative, I'm going to see if I can get present while I also apply mascara today. What do you think? Okay, probably not. I might stab myself in the eye. But we're going to get present real quick before we get into it. In through the nose, hold it to become present, and out through the mouth. So it is Witchy Wordy Wednesday. It is the first Witchy Wordy Wednesday of December. And I just released a book on this topic, sort of. So we're going to talk about the term Dark Christmas. Now, some people might think that Dark Christmas refers to the fact that it's the dark time of the year. Our days are short and our nights are long. And they'd be right. And some people might think Dark Christmas refers to, like, the scary part of the year. And they'd be right, too. The thing about Dark Christmas is it is a term that encompasses a bunch of different aspects of this dark time of the year, because Dark Christmas is the dark time of the year. At the autumnal equinox in September, we had day and night equal. And after that equinox, the night took over as being longer. And that theme will continue until Yule, which is the darkest night of the year. Or the longest night of the year, I'm sorry. I also think of it as the darkest night, but I meant to say the longest night, because the night is the longest night of the year. And then after Yule is over and the sun comes up again, that day will be a little bit longer than the day before was, and progressively so until we reach the vernal equinox, where day and light again become equal. So it is the dark time of the year because truly we have less sunlight. It is also the dark time of the year because truly we see more death and disease, things like that, during our winter months, for obvious reasons. But also we have folklore that goes along with that for obvious reasons, because ancient man used folklore and mythological stories to explain that which was happening in our natural world. You know what I mean? So, like, we have the puka, we have Krampus, we have the wild hunt, we have Colliada, and we have the Welsh celebration around Mary Lude, and I think that's how you say that. But the singing skeleton face things, you know what I'm talking about. I'll share a meme on my Facebook about that later. But all that said, Dark Christmas is all of these things because it is a dark Christmas tale. It is the time of year when people would sit around the fire and tell ghost stories still. That wasn't reserved for Halloween. That was all the time back then, okay? And Dark Christmas can be whatever you want it to be. And now that I've done all of my messaging about Dark Christmas, I am going to throw in an ad for the fact that I just wrote a Dark Christmas book specifically from a pagan perspective. It is called The Crossroads, A Pagan Christmas Carol, Tales from a Witch, Volume 2 by Amber Jordan, and that is Jourdan. It's available on Amazon and Kindle Unlimited. It's available in paperback and hard copy, as well as obviously ebook since it's on Kindle and Kindle Unlimited, right? Okay, and that is A Dark Christmas Tale, bringing in many aspects of Dark Christmas. That's where we're at. That's where we're at. We're at the dark time of the year, and I love it. I'm not complaining. I just thought this would be fun to kick off the December Witchy Wordy Wednesdays with. Happy Wednesday!